Well, welcome back, you guys. It's later during the day. It's actually night now. Got most of the car put together. Got my basically this side of the fender done. Got my splash shield on. My doors all put together. Just need to put on my mirror cap. Actually got the glass put on. My rear bumper's on. My brake light. My roof molding right there. And my doors. So this car went on pretty quick. Basically everything is just going nice and smooth. So can't really complain there. It's just a little bit time consuming. You don't really want to scratch the paint because if you do, then everything has to come back off and we got to repaint it. So that's not what we're trying to do. The only thing that we're missing is the front bumper. It needs to be painted still. He decided not to paint it tonight because the other painter was still painting. So he's like, I'll just do it either in the morning or I'll do it Friday night. So yeah, we'll basically almost have, we'll get the fender on probably tomorrow. And then we'll get the splash shield put on, side skirt, and then the other headlight. So basically other than the bumper, we'll probably put that on Saturday, but probably Friday night we'll start polishing and stuff like that. So like I said, this car is going together really fast. I'm trying to get it done basically by Saturday morning so that way he can just have the car back. So it turned out really good, you guys. You know, it's not too dirty on the hood. Like I said, we still got to polish it a little bit. So, and the color actually turned out really nice. I can't complain there. So as you can kind of see, it looks gray. And then when you kind of go to the side right here, it gets darker. And then you can kind of see a little bit of a red tint there. So this color was a little bit hard to match because there was like 3 different colors that we came up with for this paint job. But we ended up picking this one. This one actually turned out to be the better pick. And I can't really complain there because everything matched up pretty good. So, yeah, like I said, this project ran by really quick. I think this was one of the fastest projects I ever done. Usually I take about 2 weeks to do a project like this just because it's so big. But like I said, he really needed the car back as soon as possible. So I just went ahead, jumped the gun, and just started going down on it. So we're one step closer, basically getting this car back to the customer. So that's probably going to be it for tonight. I'll probably pick this up again tomorrow. So it's going to be basically a full 12 hours for me. It will be just a second for you. So hang on tight. What's up, everybody? It's actually the next day. I have the whole basic car put together except for the front bumper. It's getting painted right now. Today is Saturday, so I probably might have to come back at night, put it all together, and then have the customer either come tonight and pick it up, or he'll probably come Sunday and pick it up. But as of right now, like I said, everything's all put together. I'm actually polishing right now, so I have just dirt nibs, some areas where I just didn't like the clear as well, but it looks nasty now, but it's actually going to look a lot cleaner when it's all said and done. So, and then I had a little spot right there on the quarter. But yeah, so like I said, I really apologize not doing time lapse on these cars, trying to see how they put together. But I was hoping the first video that I did of taking it all apart basically gives you an idea of putting it all back together. You have a longer time taking it apart for the fact that I hardly work at BMWs at work, for the fact that they hardly come in the shop. So this was basically one of maybe 4 that I worked on since the years I worked here. So yeah, that's basically the process right now. I'm about to polish my what's that called? Basically my first step, which is cutting compound, which is kind of gonna cut the clear, melt it down a little bit, mix it in, so it makes it all nice and smooth. And then we'll do either our second, if we need it, which is basically gonna smooth out any rough edges. And then our third one is the swirl free, which is gonna get rid of all of our swirl marks. So I'm using the 3M right now, if you guys are wondering what kind of polish I use. But I have used Adams polish, I used McGuire's polish. There's a new polish that I want to try, which is oh man, what's that company called? Shine and Supply, I think. I think there's a first name in front of that as well, but when I get it. But like I said, I haven't ordered it yet, so I'm just gonna stick with 3M right now. And it's actually quite a little bit expensive, this polish is, but it does the job very well. I'm actually super impressed with the 3M. So yeah, but there's many different other polishes that you guys can use. I wouldn't recommend going like, with the cheapo brands or anything like that. For one, I haven't tried them, and for two, they're cheap for a reason, because they don't work. So sometimes you just have to buy the expensive stuff to make your car look right. So yeah, let me go ahead and polish this really quick, and then I'll show you basically what's gonna look like. You can see how the car's basically clean right now, and you're gonna see it all basically just covered in polish. So give me a quick second and I'll get all done for you. Well, I just finished up. As you can see, we don't have that little basically blotchy area over there as well. We don't have any. Everything came out pretty good. If you're wondering what this is, it's just leftover polish. So we are gonna go over swirl free the whole hood as well as the fender. And we'll probably do basically just this fender, clean it up just a little bit, and then we'll do the quarter panel as well. It is going to take a little bit of time, but it's not going to take as long as the cutting, because with the cutting you basically have to make everything perfect before you can move the swirl free. Swirl free is basically just going to get rid of all of our swirl marks, like I said. But yeah, this actually came out pretty good. That 3M product, it worked really good when you're doing stuff like that. But like I said, there are other companies out there like McGuire's, Adams Polish, what else? The Shine and Supply. They do amazing work as well. But like I said, I had 3M right here, so I just decided to use that. But yeah, we're moving right along with this car. After we're done with our polish work, we are going to clean the inside, and then we are going to give this a final bath. That way it's ready to go. And then once our bumper dries, we're going to get that bumper put on. And then if we need to go over one more time with the final bath, we will. But I'm pretty sure once we give this a final bath right now, we should be good. So, and then all I need to do is just slap on that bumper. But yeah, so let me hurry up, swirl free this, and then I'll show you basically what it's going to look like after the swirl free's finished. And then I will show you what it looks like after we give this a final bath. So I'll show you a little bit of the tricks too when you're polishing. They do get in these cracks right here. As you can see, a little bit of polish right there. So you will have that when you're polishing, and then they get in the cracks. You will have to wash that out. If not, if you leave it in there and it dries, it's like cement. So it's going to be a hassle trying to get it out. I should know, because I have polished some cars and I left it in the cracks right there, and then the customer would come back and I would have to take at least a couple hours just trying to scrape it out of there. So yeah, just give me a quick second, and then I'll get this all buttoned up and we'll go from there. Just finished up my swirl free. As you can see, the quarter looks amazing. There is basically nothing there. All there is just polish everywhere else. As you can see, it looks like it's been washed and everything, but that's basically what swirl free does, is it makes it look everything basically brand new. So everything turned out great. I'm probably gonna pull this outside, look it over once more to see if I need to go over it one more time. But if I don't, then we are ready to wash. We are ready to get this car clean. But like I said, if I do, then I have to do the steps all over again. So people make a lot of mistakes by thinking it looks good, basically in these lights, and they don't take it out in the sun. The reason why is because these lights, they're not as bright as the sun. The sun is actually basically what your car is going to see every day, you know, on the road. So you want the sun's reflection on this to see how it looks, if that makes sense. So the sun is your best friend. And like I said, we'll pull it outside, see how it looks. If it looks good, we'll go with it. We'll get it all cleaned up. But if it doesn't, then yeah. So, like I said, the mistakes that they make is that they hurry up and wash the car. They think it's all done. Then when they pull it outside, they could probably still see their cutting compound or still swirls in it. So basically they washed it for nothing. And that right there is a big rookie mistake. I've done it plenty of times and it sucks because then you have to get the car dirty all over again, rewash it, repolish it, and do all that. So basically, if you take it outside the first time and everything checks out, you won't have to rewash it. So that's basically what we're gonna do right now. And just give me a quick second. Like I said, if it looks good, then I'll show you the next clip and what we're gonna do next. And if it doesn't look good, then you'll understand why it doesn't look good. So give me one quick second and I'll basically tell you what we're doing next. I just finished up the washing. Everything looked great when I took it outside in the sun. So like I said, I just finished up washing. Now we're just gonna clean basically the interior a little bit. It probably got a little bit dusty when we were working on it. So yeah, we're gonna hurry up and do a quick clean on that. And then basically the car should be done basically in this detail shop. And then we'll get the bumper put together. I just looked at the bumper. It looks pretty good. So we're gonna let that dry for about another couple more hours. So I'll probably be back here at the shop later tonight to put it all together, get the car going. So that way, come Sunday morning, he can come pick up his car and the deal will be done with this. So big challenge for this car. Like I said, we did it in about a week's time. So we tried to get it done a couple days earlier, but it just didn't happen because of the schedules and everything in the shop. So, but all in all, I mean, for a week's worth of work, it actually turned out really amazing. And I am pretty impressed with it. So yeah, you guys, just hold on, sit back, relax, and then I'll get everything all cleaned up. And I'll probably bring you guys back later tonight, so you can see the final product of it. So just give me a quick minute and let me finish this up. Well, just finished up detailing. Have my bumper right there. Has a car right here. Everything looks good. Everything turned out great. I hope the customer likes it. You know, there's always the idea back of your head that the customer is not going to like it. He's not going to like the product, the paint. Basically just how it all turned out. So that's always sticks in my head every time I paint a car until I see the customer's face, his reaction, and basically his smile at the end. But that's probably going to be it for this video. I'll probably come back later tonight, but that'll be in the next video of me putting the bumper together, putting it on the car, and then that'll basically be it. So the last video will probably be a short video, but I just want to appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. So if you guys have any questions, or if you guys just basically this video was a little bit confusing on the polish work, let me know, hit me up, and then I'll try to explain myself a lot better. But and that thing shines really well. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So until next time, you guys, see you later.